What's crack-a-lack, and I'm Ruin, and this is a Call of Duty Black Ops 6 campaign. The next mission we're going to be working on is the CRADLE. Last video we helped the SAS clear the desert, and now it's their turn to repay the favor. It's time to infiltrate and uncover the Pantheon's weapon, the CRADLE. Let's do it. Jeez, the cinematography, my goodness. Kick it.
Jackal 2, we're getting into this palace fast and getting out faster. Once you do the necessary, we're wiping it off the map.
Roger that, Jackal 1. We're not sticking around for tea.
Probably dreadful anyway.
We're looking for a bunker. Our best guess is that we can access it on the far side of the grounds.
We'll see you through. After that, it's up to Talon 1 to lift us all out in one piece.
That's my preference.
So let's get to it then. We're nearly there. This is it. Palace gate is just ahead. Look alive, people. They know we're coming.
Oh! Look alive, look alive! Whoa.
This is it. Palace gate is just ahead. Look alive, people. They know we're coming. Fire at will.
Ugh.
We got snipers.
Oh! I would be dead right now. There's no way.
Right behind you.
Oh my gosh.
Multiple hostiles on the ground. Push up!
No way. Come on. I couldn't get out of the freaking safe.
Flanking! Multiple hostiles on the ground. Push up!
No. Oh no, I had an SVD.
They're falling back into the palace.
Oh my gosh. I didn't know where the bomb was. The music is so funny.
Chainsaw 3-2 departing.
Oh, oh, oh.
Clear. Case Adler on me. We're going down.
We'll hold the area.
Be quick about it.
Hostiles inside.
Thomas.
We're clear. Let's go.
Yo, let's go, guys. Let's go.
This better be it.
Really make you work for it, don't they?
Good God.
Holy moly.
Hell, this
I'll take
gold
that.
toilet's worth that much.
You trade it all for a W.
What the heck?
We're close.
Freaking gold guns.
Chainsaw 3-2 available for deployment.
Clear.
What the hell happened in here?
Biohazard cabinet. Must be the demonstration Alawi mentioned.
How about that hard case there? Check it out.
All right. Gonna be a trap. What is this?
What do we got?
The cradle.
Pantheon has a goddamn biological weapon. And they put this in Saddam's hands too?
A sample of it. Based on what I'm seeing in here.
What'd you find?
A disc. Some notes, all in Russian. The project's headed by Matvey Gusev.
Sounds like you know him.
I recognize the name. Gusev was a scientist in the Soviet Union's biological weapons program, Biopreparat. Intelligence had him fleeing Russia last year. Then he vanished.
Gusev gave the Pantheon a Soviet bioweapon?
No. According to this, the cradle came from somewhere else. A research facility I'm familiar with. It's American.
American?
All right, visiting time's over, you three. We need your help up here.
Head south side. Let's move.
What the heck?
Get what you wanted?
Not exactly. But we got what we needed.
Y'all are too slow. Let's get out of
Clear
here.
a pickup zone. Let's get to
On my watch.
Rooftops
The heck?
clear. Pantheon helos incoming. Jackal 1-1, you got an enemy bird to the east. Tango's on the ground approaching your position. Copy that! Let's give them what we got!
That secondary I had would have been great, honestly. Can I do this again?
Target mark.
Let's bring him down. Oh, you thought.
Coming from the south. Hold your ground.
Jackal 1, Talon 1, we're half a click clear position. Prepare for extraction.
Talon 1, it's too hot! We got enemy halos in the air!
Roger, maintaining distance.
They keep coming!
Heal! Heal!
Moving in, Jackal 1.
Get ready! We need suppressors!
Attending.
Go, go, go! Come on, no rush!
Go! My guy will not slide. Jeez!
Going vertical.
Going vertical.
Confirmed. Incoming.
Enjoy the view.
Holy moly.
You've been saving that one, haven't you?
It's good seeing you again.
Well, look at that, Adler. We actually agree on something.
The Pantheon has a biological weapon. The papers we found in that bunker, they had a name attached. Matt V. Gusev, a Soviet weapons scientist. We think he's still in Iraq, somewhere. Adler's volunteered to stay behind and track his ass down. I'll have Felix examine the disc we found while the rest of us investigate the origin of the cradle. If Adler's right, this thing may have come from a research facility on U.S. soil. A Soviet scientist and an American bioweapon. What the hell are we getting into?
You've asked Harrow about this supposed research facility.
She's not picking up. Told her to look into Livingstone.
You think something's happened to her?
If it has, it's my fault.
The weight of the world on your shoulders. We know the risks.
Yeah, well, this isn't exactly what I imagined.
Because it's not just about you.
How'd you feel about coming with me in case stateside?
I'd consider it.
Felix still in the kitchen?
Don't complain. We ate well while you were off wandering the desert.
He should be decrypting the disk Adler found. We need whatever's on it. Hey, Chef, you cracked that disk yet?
Dang, it looks good.
Patience, please. Cryptography is like preparing pufferfish. Rush through it and risk losing everything.
Okay.
Is he planning to serve us pufferfish?
Want a cookie?
You said no complaining.
I did, didn't I? Let me know when we're close to leaving.
Alright, I did hear a code. I want to see if it works. Oh.
It seems the KGB operatives that lived and worked here in the 1960s took orders directly from Nikita Dragovich, the Soviet general that Alex Mason and Jason Hudson terminated in '68. Activities took place here without the knowledge of Soviet leadership or the KGB itself. Almost like the Russian equivalent of the Pantheon.
Let's try this. 5305. It. Still no.
I know he can be a goddamn psychopath. I get it. But he's on our side. He just got his own way of doing things.
I don't know what the rules are anymore.
You're figuring it out, kid. Handling things, making calls. I just wish I was out there kicking ass with you. Kills me to be in this thing.
Hold on now. Listen, you're essential, man. All right, chair or no chair. I know you can't get around the way you used to, but this is strong.
Preach
Maybe
it. Like you,
were
Marshall.
Captain America before, and now you're like Professor X.
Who? Get out of my face, man.
What a great Marvel reference. All right, now that we have 2,000 cash, though, from that mission, I say we buy a training ground. Yeah, buddy, let's test out these weapons. Clean this place up. Dang, look at Marshall over there training. All right, nice. And then let's also get the gear station. Let's set this place up. Turn it up a notch. Up shop, that's right. And we still got this. Oh, all in a day's work. That nod from Woods, that's funny. So it looks like we've got everything unlocked so far. I don't think we could get anything else unlocked. Ooh, he was taking apart a weapon. That's pretty cool.
Not in the mood.
Let's see
right
if he's
now.
got anything to... Okay, never mind. I didn't want to talk to you anyways. I was just walking around. Is that good? I still don't fully understand what's going on with this, I'm gonna be honest.
Hey, do me a favor and check on Felix, will you?
Case. Need something before we go?
I know this ain't Felix, but let's check in. Still mad at Marshall?
What? Over the acting? Please. Not worth the energy. Contrary to Marshall's manly sensibilities, I could have helped. But you made it back alive, so...
You plan on leaving after you get paid?
Oh, that's not fair. I need to generate revenue, Case. Taking down Avalon's crime factions isn't cheap. Don't get me wrong. You have a noble pursuit. But it isn't my fight. I'm not American. Don't have a misguided sense of patriotism like Marshall over there.
Adler wasn't paying you to destroy Avalon's factions.
Adler's only interested in whatever connections Avalon has to the Pantheon, if any. He could care less about my own mission, or anyone else's for that matter. Don't expect any bleeding heart behavior from him.
Where did you go the other night?
A very long 10 miles down the mountain. To the nearest town. Rustic, you might call it. Place was depressing. But I hate having nothing to do, and I wasn't keen on being cooped up here with Woods. Stay strong.
Love that. Anything changing here? Oh. Oh, it's green. What the? Hold up. Let me turn on the light real quick just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Let's read this. Translated from Russian. Ilya, we received word from D. He is still in Laos with plans to depart in 3 weeks. Orders are to temporarily lock the house down while we travel to America. In 6, set for February, D wants us positioned before end of the year. If sleepers fail to execute orders or end up in enemy hands, we are to address the situation. Philip says he is not coming back afterwards. I share the sentiment if we are being honest. Huh. Are they talking about the... Just so many things going on in this area. Signal detected? Another weak door. What the heck? This way? Yeah, I wonder if they're talking about... I wonder if the whole scenario is... Dang it. Why are they locked? I wonder if the scenario is that they're... this is about like the Alex Mason, like... what is it called? Brainwashing stuff. If that's what they're talking about. Because that'd be really cool. Oh wait, no. What is wrong with me? Holy moly, so... So 2 is not it. And so 1 is other one. So let's do 4 3 1 4 3 1 1 8 4 3 1 8 1 4 3 1 8 1 1 8 1 at the end is right. So 3 4 3 4 1 8 1 3 4 1 8 1. Yeah. Yeah. What the heck? What is going on here? Hack computer? Check you out first. Translated from Russian. After an incident with Kalashnik, we are moving to a more secure system down here. Access to the observation room and cell will only be granted via the terminal in the mainframe room. Apologies for the inconvenience. Interesting. Each of the numbers in the obscured code word corresponds to a letter in the cipher key. Enter the correct word or words to crack the code and gain access to the system. Word is 1783096. One is... Do I do that? Oh, I have to go up and down on this. H7, which is O. O. And then 8, which is L. And then 3, which is D. Then 0, which is I. And then 9, which is in. And 6, which is G. Holding. 1, which is O. 0, which is P. 7, which is E. And 4, which is in. Holding open. 8, which is R. 7, which is O. And 9 is in. Holding open room. And 9, which is B. 7, which is U. 8, which is in. 6, which is K. 2, which is E. And then 5, which is R. Bunker. Holding. I unlocked something. What did I unlock? This door? Oh, that's the one with the signal, though. What about this one? Oh, there it is. What is going on here? Translated from Russian. That bastard swallowed the key. Vitali, get it out of him by any means necessary. I do not care if he is unable to speak for a week. Holy crap. That sounds fantastic, I'm not gonna lie. Also, we find numbers for a code to the safe. That'd be fantastic. Anything else in this room? Pick lock. What is in here? I just grabbed the key. I think that's to the other area. That other door, maybe? That other door with the lock. Holy crap. That scared the living heck out of me. Oh, God. Okay, let's read this. Translated from Russian. I will be the first to open the safe and claim the prize, Vitali, despite your confidence. Your limited grasp of the English... Oh, I see there's something written on the table as well. Grasp of the English language is, of course, a subject of great amusement within the group. Good luck connecting the key words to their counterparts in the room. How will you fare once we are embedded overseas? And then the signal is meeting... Oh, 2! 4, 0, 4, 2, 1. 0, 7. Wrong. Tune audio. Hold on, let me do this. There we go.
Returned with the cereal and erased from the shopping list on a chalkboard. She realized her purse was still at the markup as she reached for the broom to tidy up.
2, 1, 7. Oh, what?
With the cereal and erased from the shopping list on a chalkboard. She realized her purse was still at the markup as she reached for the broom to tidy up.
2, 1, 0.
Mother returned with the cereal and erased from the shopping list on a chalkboard. She realized her purse was still at the markup as she reached for
What? There's so many numbers! With the cereal.
Mother returned with the cereal and erased from the shopping list on a chalkboard. She realized
Mother returned with the cereal.
as she reached for the broom to tidy up.
Mother returned with the cereal.
Returned with the cereal and erased from the shopping list on a chalkboard. She still at the market as she reached for the broom to tidy up.
What is a cereal? Oh, here's the broom.
She realized
8,
her
2,
purse was still at the
1.
market as she reached for the broom to tidy up.
The mother returned with the cereal.
She realized
There's a cereal box somewhere. Am I thinking too hard? Because it's 4 numbers. 8, 2, 1, 7. So 8, 2, 1 for sure.
Mother returned with the cereal and erased it from the shopping list on a chalkboard. She realized her purse was still at the market as she reached for the broom to tidy up.
218. 0218?
Mother returned with the cereal and erased
Maybe.
it from
Let's
the
do
shopping list on a
0218.
chalkboard.
0218. Let's try 0218. 0218. This is so sick. This is such a cool thing we could do. 0218. Not 0218. What about 2180? That's wrong. Mother returned with the cereal. I have a feeling it's also... Is there a number in here? Okay, let's try this out again.
Mother returned with the cereal and erased it from the shopping list on a chalkboard. She realized her purse was still at the market as she reached for the broom to tidy up.
218. 2187. Maybe that one. 2187. 3, 4. Oh. Oh. 7. Returned. Hold on. It might be 7 with the cereal. 2. 1. 8. 8. Let's try that one. That I feel so confident with this one. I feel so confident with this one. 7218. I saw the box on the floor. Where am I going? This way. Yeah, this way. Not here. Here. Not here. Wait, where am I going? Wait, where am I going? What am I doing? All right, let's try this again. So 7, 2, 1. I got it! 1,000 monies. Crack the safe house safe. Holy crap. I got a camo or a blueprint unlock. This is sick. I freaking did it. I figured it out. Oh, that is awesome. Okay, let's go and check out what we built outside. The training area. Ooh, so now we have 2K. We have 2K again. Vitality surge, increased total health, reduce damage taken by explosions, reduce pain flinch by 40%, start regenerating health quickly when damaged. Gung Ho, reduce movement penalties when reloading or using equipment, reload while tack sprinting. Ooh, reduce movement penalties when reloading to use equipment. Resolute, taking damage from gunfire provides minor boost to movement speed or short duration. Increased value of crash dropped by elites by 25%. Last stand. This one is just too good. Greedy is a good one. Killing 3 enemies in a row gives you temporary health boost. When it at death's door, receive a brief burst of health and speed. Last stand is nice. Let's do that. And then let's increase total health. Let's also go to the gear station because I have yet to do that, I believe. Let's talk with this
I'm afraid
guy.
I need a little more time. Unless you've come to help.
What are you making?
Yet to be determined. I found these cookbooks in storage, but I'm afraid my Cyrillic skills are not as sharp as they once were. And I am working with ingredients that I could hunt and forage from the surrounding area. So, let's call it a stew. Shall we?
Oh, God. Thought you didn't do violence.
I see. Because I no longer desire to take a human life, you believe my heart bleeds for all creatures. It's an understandable assumption. However, these are very different circumstances. To hunt is to be in symbiosis
You're just slightly a little too close, my guy. I'm just going to say that outright.
Due cause is parasitical.
Hey, but you have killed before in the past.
Society is a predatory structure. Those with power, whether legitimate or otherwise, prey on those without and use thugs uniformed as I once was, or otherwise, to enforce their rule. The Stasi, CIA, organized crime in Avalon, most assuredly Pantheon. All are institutions of oppression. I bloodied my hands, burdened my soul with complicity, and now I live in shame.
Poetic.
Never again.
So what does that make us?
I cannot say. I think that makes us a necessary evil. Perhaps this is why I prefer computer systems. Ones and zeros. However, binary thinking is not conducive to modern existence. Social systems are complex webs. I think we can only navigate the gray and hope that history views us favorably.
Those are some wise words, I guess. What's the problem with the disk?
Whatever it contains is locked behind some rather impressive encryption. I was able to write a program to decrypt it, but the truth is, I am stumbling in the dark at best. Not so much picking the lock as drilling through the tumblers.
What do you think is on the disk?
Considering where you found it, the logical assumption is that it holds data pertaining to a weaponized biological agent. Opography.
That's not what I was expecting. I'll leave you to your cooking.
Feel free to come by the kitchen later. Might need a test subject.
Oh, lordy. Love that. Let's increase the total armor slots and let's do it again. Just so we can max it out. Adrenaline stim duration is increased by 30%. Blade shrapnel. The homing knife does 50% more explosive. What the heck? Enemies hit by disruptor are stunned 50% longer. Carry one additional of each expendable equipment. Elite assassin refill armor and health after performing takedown on elites. Oh, we can do that? I didn't even know. Okay, let's go back to the weapon bench and let's do this one so we can have more mags or more ammo so we don't have to worry about as much. All right, there we go.
We'll bust out of here soon. Everything's on the board when you're ready.
Well, alrighty. If you enjoyed, make sure you click that like button. And if you want to see more, make sure you click subscribe. And Woods will maybe give you a high five and more of an in-depth conversation. Otherwise, I will catch you guys on the flip side. Come on, Woods.